move it.
Shut up,
To
bitch.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the mother loving word? Tap in with your boy, man. Welcome to the Deezy Show, man. We going in today. We talking about why I personally respect the police. Come on, man. At the end of the day, bro, these guys have to have the hardest job to do in America, and I'm gonna tell you why. At the end of the day, I'm a black man. Me personally, you see this black man, tattoo, everything. I can't tell a good black person from a bad black person. I don't know. So how do you personally expect the police to know a good black person from a bad black person? It's damn near impossible. You feel me? So when the police coming out here and they doing their job, man, I try and alleviate anything that might make me look like I'm one of them. You feel me? And when I say one of them, I mean one of them ninjas. You hear me? Like, I'm not one of them, officer. Even though I may look like XYZ, even though I'm riding like XYZ, I am not one of them. And I had to learn that lesson the hard way, man. I say, bro, from 16 to 20, I was riding around doing YN. You feel me? Oh, man, I'm riding around Crown Vics, Grand Marquises, stuff like that, YN cars. Didn't understand the perception of what that was doing. The perception of what the officers had of a black man driving that car. Rightfully so, because, hey, it's a lot of crime going on, How are they supposed to know a good one from a bad one? So, before I get off this topic and go into my examples that I've had with the police where they've treated me with nothing but respect, I'm going to say this. Me personally, I have never had a bad experience like with an officer, a white person, a Ku Klux Klan member, not even really a Mexican for that, like nothing. Like, every encounter that I've had that has been life-threatening to me has come from a black man or woman. Like, that's it. Like, when I went and got my gun, I bought my gun because ninjas want to do stuff to me. Not because a white man want to do something, a Mexican want to do something, I'm scared of the police. No. People that look like me try and take advantage of situations and put you in situations where you might have to protect yourself. And that's just that with that. Hey, good is good, bad is bad. I don't know. I got friends that done did XYZ. Hey, man, I wouldn't even consider them bad people, but, they've done bad things. It is what it is. Hey, we all grouped in together for the most part, but, hey, let's separate the good ones from the bad ones, point blank, period. So, we go to my police encounters. I remember my first police encounter to where they let me go. And it was about 5-6 people in the car at this time, man. I was going down 635, feel me, a busy highway in Dallas, and man, I was going 70 and a 60 or something like that. I don't know, but it was a work zone. So the police officer ended up pulling me over. Anybody know Garland Police is a mother. You feel me? So Garland Police pulled me over, whatever the case may be. And at this time, I ain't even had no driver license. And I'm riding around in the Grand Marquis. You hear me? Car full of us. We used to play basketball at the time. So, man, it's a car full of us. We going to my crib. So, man, the police pull us over, whatever, I'm being all cordial with the officer, saying XYZ, hey, man, we going here, we just came from here, woo, woo, woo. Officer was like, man, hey, pretty much at the end of the day, bro, I ain't really even trying to give you no ticket, man. I'm going to let y'all go. Mind you, it's a car full of black people, man. Hey, let me go. Now, that's one encounter. Second encounter I had with him, man, I want to say we got into a fight or something like that when we was younger. Well, this one might have been the first encounter. I'll take that back. That was number 2. This is number 1. And we got jumped. And man, they called the police up there, whatever. And when the police got up there, they didn't know who did what, because all they knew was just a bunch of people fighting. So they didn't know if we was what was going on. They didn't know. So once they got there, what I'm saying, I'm all hyped up because I done got stumped on, things of that nature. I'm bleeding and stuff. I'm like, I'm on team. So the police, pull out a shotgun. You like, you need to calm down. I'm like, man, I'm the victim. Like, man, y'all need to go. What I'm saying, figure out what's going on. What I'm saying, whoop de whoop, whoop de whoop. And he was like, no, you need to calm down. What I'm saying? And when, I seen that guy, I was like, man, you know what? Maybe I'm tripping. I'm overly excited or got my emotions, adrenaline pumping. Maybe I need to calm down. Best believe we got him back. That's all another stuff. But, all right, that's my first encounter. Boom. Then we go to my third encounter. This was a little bit later. Now, don't get me wrong. In between these times, like, I've been pulled over and taken to jail. But remind you, it's because, I'm riding around, doing what I'm doing. I'm no driver license, no insurance, stickers out, Grand Marquis, Crown Vic, Tahoe, whatever the case may be. I'm asking for it at this point. I'm a young one. I ain't understanding nothing. Now, I'm out here trying to get it whatever way I know how. So, my third encounter, I was out in McKinney. And McKinney is, man, hey, if you know, you know. And I graduated from Plano East, so, Collin County is Collin County. So, man, I'm driving out here, and at the time, I had like a little Malibu. I had figured it out at this time, y'all. You feel me? Like, nah, I don't need to be out here riding around in these ninja cars. I need to go and get me something where I can blend in. So, I end up at the time, I was going to school for like to be a security guard or something like that. I think I had some classes to take or something like that. Yeah, for my gun license. Yeah, I had to do that. Boom. So, at the time, man, I'm out here popping them down pills and everything, man. Ain't thinking straight, man. Just tripping. Young. Still young, but not old at the time. And man, I fell asleep at the light. You hear me? Fell asleep at the light. Got my gun in the car. My little girl in the backseat, everything. Y'all, I'm talking about it was bad. So, shout out to my mom. When I wake up, I hear somebody tapping on the window. Pat, 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 pat. I'm like, dang, what's going on? So, look up, man. It's about 3 police officers behind me, y'all. You hear me? 3 of them. McKinney. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm right here off El Dorado on 75. Y'all. I'm like, oh Lord, I'm cooked. You hear me? It's over for me. Man, dude, like, hey, man, what's going on? We got to call somebody to sleep in the car. I'm like, man, man, just tired, man. Man, woo-de-woo. I was like, bro, I just been studying, and going to school for this little, security stuff, man. I was like, I start this job, everything, man. I'm just, a little tired. He was like, all right, is there anything I need to know if you got anything in the car? I was like, yeah, man, I got my gun over here in the backpack. You know what I'm saying? That's it, though. Like, man, my daughter in the backseat sleep. Man, I'm just trying to get home. I stay right down here. So, he like, all right, man. I was like, you want me to get the gun? He was, and I kind of reached for it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, don't get it. He was like, man, just leave it right there. He was like, man, I'll go ahead, what I'm saying, to search the car. Just step out the car for me. Because remind you, in Texas, if you ain't got no driver license, they automatically get to search your car. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. Like, it is what it is. So, I get out the car, sit on the curb. They get the, thinking, I'm on the DUI, DWI. You feel me? They thinking something up with me, which it is, but I'm cognizant of what's going on. I'm mindful. So, he like, man, hey, where you say you headed to? I'm like, man, I'm going home. I stay right down here, woo, woo, woo. And, he like, oh, okay, what you say you doing? Just doing the repetitive, questioning, trying to make sure, what I'm saying, you're in the right state of mind. And, while I'm doing that, the other police come back. He like, man, hey, what's going on, man? I found some cigar papers in your car. I'm like, oh, man. I was like, yeah. I was like, man, I haven't been smoking, man. I'm trying to, pass this little drug test, for the security guard thing. I was like, yeah, I'm just, probably a little old, whatever. And he was like, all right, man, so they kind of, get to going back and forth. Like, he like, man, you gonna follow me? I'm like, what the fuck they talking about, man? They gonna follow him? I'm like, oh, shit, what the hell? He was like, man, hey, look, man, we just gonna give you a break, bro. We're gonna let you go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, at the end of the day, bro, we understand you're a little tired. This man trying to go home and get you some rest. Let me go. No driver license. I think I did have insurance. Maybe I did. I don't really remember. Had a gun in the car, reached for it for the most part, you feel me? And had my daughter in the back seat. Mind you, these three white boys, three, four white boys, you know what I'm saying? Because another car pulled up. And so he was like, bro, we just gonna follow you down the street here for a little minute, man. He was like, make sure, you able to drive and stuff like that. He was like, man, after that, man, you free to go. So, man, I get back in the car, bust a left, go down, man, start going home. And sure enough, that's what he did. He just U-turned, you know what I'm saying, left me alone. Now, fast forward, boom. This my fourth encounter with the police to where, you know what I'm saying, something should have happened and it didn't. All right, I'm coming home from work. But this one, no, that'll be my fifth one. I had another one. I had a fourth one in Garland. I had one in Garland where I cut across a gas station, and he pulled me over, and I had some smoke in the car, and I know it smelled like smoke in the car and everything, man. And he pulled me over, man, and asked me what was going on, and I ain't had no driver license at this time neither, and I was like, man, I'm just coming from work. I was like, man, I'm just trying to get home. I stay right here, you know what I'm saying, man. Ran my license. I mean, my ID, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you got some warrants, He was like, man, I'm just going to give you a break, man. Just going home. So that's my fourth time. My fifth time, is that my fifth time when I got? I don't know. It might not be my fifth time, but we going to act like it's my fifth time. I'm pretty sure it's more in between. But, hey, we going with example number 5. Fuck it. Not my fifth time. We switching it up now. Example number 5. So, example number 5, this happened recently. And, boy, this had to be one of the craziest ones, bro. And, I was, where was I coming from? I think I had did a night shift at work. And before that, I was partying, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, because it's my off days. So I was out partying and stuff, so car miss, right? Now, everywhere I go, like for the most part, I keep my pistol with me. It's Texas, like, man, but you can't ride around, like, with alcohol and, other things, you know what I'm saying, while you got your gun, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to pick which hat you're going to wear in Texas, because if you get pulled over with a gun and anything illegal, you cooked out here. So I was going down 75 and going up Plano, and it was a truck riding me, bro. Like, I'm talking about riding my coattail, like all on my bumper. So look, I'm in the little HOV lane, and man, I'm talking about, I was just getting agitated. I'm like, why he riding me like this, And I had left work early, and man, I sped up. Like, I hit about like 95, like going in through Plano. Mine, it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And, man, as soon as I hit the gas, get about 90, I'm trying to get over and like let the dude pass me so I can kind of see what he on. At this point in time, I done put the pistol on the seat. Like, hey, it's about to go down. I don't know what buddy on. So, man, hit the gas, got over, and sure enough, as soon as I go under George Bush, bro, a police officer sitting right there, and it was slow motion. It was like I wasn't even going 90 miles an hour. It was like everything just slowed down, like the Matrix or something. I was like, oh man. So I rolled down the windows, man, and started throwing everything out the car, man. Everything, you hear me? And in the process, a lot of stuff wasted, what I'm saying, in the car. And, told you I've been partying the night before, so, I'm just going to work to pick up another shift tired. Like, I ain't even cleaned out my car yet. And, man, he get behind me and he ride me for a little bit, and I get over, and then he finally turned on the lights. I'm like, dang, boy, I'm finna go to jail. Boy, they done got me, man. Oh, man, I'm cooked, nigga, hibachi, you hear me? So, pull me over, man. I pull into the dentist parking lot. And, I already had the windows down, so he walked up, I had my insurance paper. Mind you, though, my pistol sitting on the seat. This is an empty liquor bottle sitting over here, man. Shit going good. It's like, man, I'm talking about my car look a mess, because now I done had the window down going 90 miles an hour. Everything done did a tornado in the car. You hear me? So, he like, man, you know, hey, where you come from? I tell him I'm coming from work. You know what I'm saying? I still got my little vest on and stuff like that. He like, oh man, what's going on? I told him what was going on. I was like, the dudes around me. He was like, yeah, I kind of seen that, man. I was like, I ain't know what was going on. You know, he just doing all that. I was like, man, I was just a little, you know, scared for my life. I was about to call one of y'all or something. You know what I mean? You got to play your role. You feel me? So he was like, man, all right, man, where your driver's license at? You know, now they got me a driver's license. You hear me? So you can't even get me for that. So Chase done passed the law now. Yeah, we ain't got to pay them surcharge no more. So you just go pay a little reinstatement fee, and then you can go and get your driver's license. I got my driver's license. So now I'm like, take it. You hear me? Take it. Yeah, I got that. You know what I'm saying? But don't look in the car. Don't look in the car. Don't smell me. Don't look in here nothing. You know? And mind you, it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You feel? Maybe like 1, something like that. I don't really remember. But I'm like, man, I'll give him my insurance papers, whatever. He like, oh, the car come back. I like, yeah, that's my pops. You feel me? That's my pops. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, okay, all right. I was like, yeah, you look him up. He look just like me. You feel me? So, boom, he go run my name. Come back. He like, man, you got a warrant. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe he didn't even say I had a warrant. I don't even know. I don't remember what he said, but Buddy didn't search my car. Then he asked me to step out the mud. No, he seen all this stuff sitting on the seat. Didn't say not a word, bro. Never reached for a gun, nothing. So I say that to say this. I'm a black man in America, bro. Like, I done had it plenty encounters with the police. And the times when I done went to jail, it was because I was out here, you know, hey, doing stuff a little more reckless, you know, than a normal American citizen. And plus I had no respect for the officer. As I got a little older, you know, I got my little stuff together, man. So I got me a driver's license, you know, make sure my insurance was straight, you know, make sure I'm a law-abiding citizen for the most part. And I'm going to tell you, man, these folks, bro, don't mess with me. I done had another encounter with them where they could have took me to jail when we had a whole family dispute, you know what I'm saying, at my mom's house, bro. Like, and this Plano, like, bro, Plano gonna take it out, man. Hey, none of these white guys, like, even act like they wanted to do anything. Like, they let me get my stuff off and everything, sit down, talk to me, like, everything, bro. Like, that's why I say, man, respect them, man. Respect them. Like, at the end of the day, separate yourself from the narrative of what, you know, they see on TV or what they think a black person's supposed to be. I mean, we all got perceptions of what this person's supposed to be or what this person's supposed to be, and you know, for the most part, we got to break those molds, man, and show people we not that, because there are people that are good and bad in every race, bro. Every race. It don't matter what race it is across the board. I'm not gonna sit here and bash no police officer just because he a police officer. We respect y'all, bro. Like, when I call the police, I know y'all coming. If I call one of these fools, you know, hey, I might not even get an answer. You hear me? Like, yeah, no, we respect the police, bro. And you know, at the end of the day, we know y'all got a job to do, and we respect y'all job, but we not them. And I know it's hard to tell the good niggas from the bad niggas, but it's hard for us too. But hey, y'all do an okay job to me, man. Hey, and if you a black person or any person for that matter, and you get pulled over by the police, show respect, bro. Be honest, like, show integrity, have morals, like, have discipline, bro. Don't be mad at this person because he doing his job. He got a job to do, and you might fit a description of something that is going on. You might not. You might look suspicious. He might be racist. It might be, but bro, play your role and be respectful. Play your part, because at the end of the day, these folks got a job to do, and if they wasn't here, it'd be Civil War II in America. What is you talking about, bro? People will be lawless around here. It's already lawless. It's America. Like, people gonna break the law regardless, but the police keep them in line. And we gotta respect them and let them do their job. So I say that to say this. We salute you. And I ain't got no problem with you. I'm a black man in America, and I stamp this message. All police officers are not bad police officers, bro. You do have some out there that, you know, probably a little off the rails in that case, but hey, you know, that's expected in America. Like, it is what it is. But play your role. Don't try and be the lawyer on the side of the road. No, talk to them folks in court and you'll be all right.